because of my crappy upload speed.
It says
But
now it's live on YouTube.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. Cool. So, assuming we're live, people, welcome YouTubers, welcome Dub Nation. I'm Poor Man's Commish, your Warriors credentialed insider, and I'm here with Gabe and Dr. Tom. Let's start with Gabe. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself, and then let's have Tom introduce himself, and then you guys can just figure out what to talk about for the pregame while I go and add some more videos to the channel. Go ahead. Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, what's up? Gabe, if you've been watching these, you've probably seen me already. Oakland teacher, Warriors fan for life. Excited about some Steph play-in magic, and yeah, we'll see.
And I'm Dr. Tom Bevilacqua, Let's Go Warriors, occasional contributor, occasional podcaster with the Gold-Blooded King, Weaponized Joy, Daniel Hardy. And yeah, I'm excited. This is basically a kind of like something I'll play into the play-in tournament, because this is a real chance to put some distance between the Pelicans to really get them out of that race for that play-in tournament and really solidify who's going to be in there, and then the orders can just change. But this is a big game, or a big series of games, because we got them tomorrow night too.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different implications here. I mean, obviously, like, we just need to keep winning in general, but winning this back-to-back, I mean, even just winning tonight, frankly, kind of like stamps on Pelicans' chance of taking over our spot. Certainly winning the back-to-back would just effectively completely squash that idea. So really important for the sort of like Warriors pessimist group out there who's still concerned about us dropping totally out, to just stamp on that now.
Yeah, it is funny. There are these moments where that you can feel like the sky is falling if you read whatever people talking, but then you look and it's like, oh, there's comfortably like like, it's, again, there's positioning that can be played and you can get better, but it's like, okay, you're still coming at it from a position of strength. But I think, yeah, these are going to be big games, and I think especially the last big game, I sadly think about that Mavericks game, and you're hoping, all right, this is one where it's going to be a little different. Though I think some of the stuff in that Mavericks game was just a sort of the flukiness of it, and it was sort of a bit of an outlier. But yeah, this is a real chance, an opportunity to sort of lock in and eliminate a potential competitor for that play-in spot, or to be in as a part of that play-in tournament.
Yeah, a couple of things from the pregame, just to throw this in there, is one of the Pelicans reporters asked Stan Van Gundy, does this have kind of like a playoff feel to it? I thought his answer was kind of interesting. I mean, it is, I guess, sort of obvious, but then you forget. He said, well, actually, no, because the playoffs are like totally different. Like the intensity is just totally different. So that's something to keep in mind. And I got to thinking that maybe what if, okay, here's my hot take. What if the Warriors were like what playoff Draymond is to Draymond? What if our team right here has a playoff Warriors, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type thing? Wouldn't that be cool? Like the young kids, Jordan Poole goes crazy in the playoffs, or just has this like focused intensity. He's like a beast. He's a monster. Who knows, right? We won't know till we get there, but I'm going to believe. I'm just going to blindly go for that, because the other alternatives are not as fun. And so I'm just going to ride or die on that.
You do wonder, you look at those teams, who's the one that teams want to face the least. I think it has to be the Warriors, because you're just thinking, like, especially in that play-in tournament model, like Steph can if he just gets on one and they get enough from everyone else, the Warriors are going to have a good chance to win. And so I think if you're some of those other teams, you have to be thinking that might be the team. They could be the 10th the 10th team, but also probably the one that a lot of teams wouldn't want to face because they just know that that Steph can go off in such a way that no matter, you can't do anything about it, you end up dropping that game. So I'm sort of that mind too, that there could be this maybe a switch that gets flipped, something like that. I wouldn't want to face that if I were an opposing team.
Yeah, it's a major bummer for a lot of reasons that like Wiseman and Oubre are hurt and seem like they'll miss. I mean, we know Wiseman's missing the rest of the year. It seems like Oubre's probably out unless they somehow have a big playoff run. Because part of what I was really interested in was just seeing how a lot of these unproven young guys like do in a playoff crucible kind of situation. Win or lose, like it would have been really valuable experience. I mean, we think of Oubre and Wiggins as having been around for a while, but Oubre's never seen the playoffs. Wiggins had one series where they got swept, and that was like something, but that's about it for pretty much everyone other than Steph, Draymond, and Looney. And so, yeah, I mean, I think getting guys like Poole and Wiggins just reps in a high pressure situation like that, you'll learn a lot, whether or not it's positive or negative, right? Like, and you hope that like, oh shoot, like Poole's for real, like you find some things out like that. And I was hoping, I mean, Wiseman, as a 19 or 20-year-old rookie, like I didn't expect a ton out of him in that kind of situation, but to at least just like get the feel of it in his rookie year. And then Oubre, I was hoping maybe similarly, you could be like, oh, hey, like he had a game and like totally did this thing off the bench where we can see it going forwards. But now, I mean, they're going to be still that core that, I mean, Steph, Draymond, and Looney. It's funny to throw Looney in there, but it's real. Like the three of them have not lost a lot of playoff games when they're on the floor. And you still have to contend with that. Even if the supporting cast is obviously, a lot of question marks in a playoff situation.
Yeah. I just taken a look at over in the chat. I see a couple people asking about Wiggins, and he is in the starting lineup tonight, so he'll be playing. At least that, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because pregame, the Warriors did a little clip of Looney in his pregame routine, but off in the corner, the last 2 seconds was Wiggins shooting, and I had to like pause and make sure, he wasn't wincing in pain or whatever, and you can't really tell from 2 seconds, but he looked pretty normal. And then, of course, Anthony Slater tweeted that, okay, he's playing because Slater has a source. Either, I haven't figured it out, but either in probably both, probably the front office and probably somebody on the training staff.
Yeah. And like you were saying about the intensity, like you want Wiggins because he had that one season in Minnesota where they got to the playoffs, but he hasn't had those reps. So like, yes, we want you want him healthy, and if rest would help, but but it is also important to get him acclimated to this kind of pressure in this kind of environment. And I think that even these games where they hopefully see this chance to kind of put an opponent away, in this case, for the race for that play-in tournament, to give him that opportunity so he sort of gets used to it and gets used to playing this way.
Yeah.
But being also, I guess it goes without saying, but it's like, well, you want to see if Steph can get going again, or keep going, I should say. And he's had some great games in New Orleans. I always think about that game 3 in 2015, which is just ridiculous, but he's just over. I remember him, them having some big games. I remember one of the few games he played in the 2019 20 season. That was like the third game of the year in New Orleans, and they got up really big. The Pelicans sort of came back, but he got really hot and he was doing Steph things. So you want to see if he can kind of keep building off that second half in Houston. And, you're always just...
He set the number of threes in a regular season game record against the Pelicans.
Oh, yeah.
I remember because I was at that game.
So you'll remember that one.
Also that great shot, pretty much part of the mythology of Steph, the three against Anthony
should have
Davis.
been a game winner with the 4-point play.
Exactly.
That's
why I brought it up, was because at some point for us, let's say halftime, let's talk about the whole why doesn't Steph get calls? Because in the postgame of Houston, Juan Toscano-Anderson actually said something to that effect. He goes, he was talking about Steph never getting too high or too low. Then he said, and actually, I think that's why he doesn't get a lot of calls, but that's another topic. And so nobody really wanted to ask him about it to go further, but that's interesting. I think that's very interesting. I even talked to my dad about that recently, and he had some good insights, but we'll get into that, I think, at halftime, because the three of us can keep bouncing, stuff around on that one. But anytime you mention New Orleans, then I think of the Anthony Davis one, then I think of Steph getting fouled. They should have just won the game on the line there.
Yeah.
So
it's funny. I remember that game because I was watching a friend of mine here who actually was from Cleveland, so he was a big Cavs fan, but he was coming over to watch the game, and he was like, it was when the Pelicans were up big. He's like, I gotta go home. I got like a doctor's appointment in the morning, and like I want to get some sleep. And then like at the start of overtime, he sends me a text message like, I need to go to sleep, but like I can't stop watching this. I'm like, yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but yeah.
ESPN, this is a nationally televised game, of course. So we're kind of running late here. 4:30 p.m. tip-off. It's 4:44 already.
Yeah.
Still
watch a bunch of Marvel shenanigans that I still don't fundamentally understand at all. Like, I don't quite get the point here, but
that's like, okay, you want to give us money to kind of mesh two things that don't really cross. Okay, well,
it's a lot of like Disney owns ESPN and Marvel shenanigans.
There you go.
All right, we finally are actually seeing the court now.
Oh yeah, I'm on NBC, so I don't see it yet. But
the other sort of interesting storyline here is it's the first time Draymond and Zion have ever played each other.
Yeah.
And just because injuries and weirdness over the last couple seasons. And they're not going to guard each other 100% of the time, but they'll definitely see some time on each other. I mean, I don't really care about Zion guarding Draymond. It's the other way around. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Just
to see Zion like on your TV screen, he's so, superhero like.
Man, the one game I went to last year
at
Chase, the one game I caught at Chase was with Zion, and he was very impressive in person. That was the game where he like dropped Smiley and then dunked all over him. Which, that's not that impressive, I guess. But it was, his just physical force was crazy, and he's only gotten better this year.
Yeah.
Hey, so on the Zoom, I'm going to just go ahead and make you host, Gabe, because I'm getting glitchy over here.
Okay.
So there you go. All
right. Let's hope I don't go mad with power.
Just remember to switch it back to me so I can end the live stream at the end of the game. Okay,
looks
how
like
far are
I'm
you guys?
close to tipping.
I'm at 11:48. So
okay, I just tipped.
Okay, hang tight. I will get there.
Thomas, did you pause 11:48?
Yeah, I'm at 11:48. Yeah.
Okay, I'm paused there too.
Oh, let's go then. Sorry.
Oh God, that's real silly.
Okay, what just happened? He got fouled.
Just on the ESPN feed when Draymond got fouled, it did a big splash and said Hulk smash on it, and it's going to be goofy. It's going to be real good.
I'm not getting that. I mean, I guess like 'cause I'm watching it on cable. I don't know if it's different. Like I'm not getting all that stuff, but
Are you watching on ESPN2 or ESPN?
ESPN.
The ESPN2 is doing the like Marvel shenanigans. I was just curious. I'll probably end up switching over.
Yeah.
Anyways, Draymond hit some free throws.
Okay. I got Lonzo bringing it up.
Yep. So they got Bazemore on Lonzo. Like, yeah, Draymond's got the Zion priority. Picks him.
You get out in transition.
Oh, Steph.
That's just not fair. Like
it's beautiful.
Ooh. Like, that was some like Harlem Globetrotter stuff, but
his body control in those finishes is crazy.
I mean, that's that's what you say when he's not just a jump shooter. And then
Zion draws the foul on Draymond.
Yeah. But what I'm gonna say is, that's definitely a matchup. I'm excited to see, because one of the things I did enjoy about a lot, like especially in 2018 when the Warriors played the Pelicans, and Anthony Davis was just Draymond. Like, he guarded Anthony Davis in a way that, like, I don't know, it's really impressive. But yeah, so that's why I'm kind of like curious or you're excited, I should say, to watch this matchup.
And as much as anyone can really match up with Zion physically, like Draymond's seems one of the more physically made to be able to guard him type dudes. Just that like lower body strength and smartness.
Yeah. Man, we were out when he was in summer league. You saw him, and it was like, that man Zion is just massive.
Yeah, the thing that's interesting though that I've just noticed from, I haven't watched a ton of Pelicans games, but like what people have been saying is that he was projected as a pretty high level defender, and that has not panned out.
Interesting.
Oh man. Well, Draymond just blocked him.
Ooh, and now you get out in transition again. Bazemore, mid-range.
Right.
Nice. All right.
There you go, Baze.
All right. Hello.
It's sloppy.
Yeah, they're getting a little too cute there.
Yeah, that's the second really bad lob they've tried to throw, and Wiggins goes right to the rack.
Yeah. Yeah, they're coming out. They look real. The Warriors.
Stan's
I was waiting for him to call that timeout. I was like, you're not gonna let that go on for too long, but
yeah, Stan's gonna just lay into somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to the last several Warriors games I've watched. They've come out really flat, so this is really encouraging.
Yeah, and I think a couple people talking about that in chat here, but yeah, so often, again, I hate to keep going back to that Dallas game, but they came out, they just didn't look in it, but like, yeah, they at least for this first couple of minutes look really locked in.
Yeah, and to the earlier comments, like Draymond's really done a great job on Zion. He's already blown up a couple of possessions, blocked his shot. I mean, Pelicans have thrown some bad passes, so that's not really anything about that, but it's been good early returns.
Yeah. Yeah, you hesitate. You always have too much to read too much into just a little bit. But I do think the Warriors have had trouble starting out. They were behind in the Houston game. I think some of these starts, they've gotten off to slow starts, so getting off to a fast one is pretty promising and what you want to see.
Yep.
Can't keep playing from behind all the time, but
yeah, because like you can always trust Curry to like have a pretty good third quarter, but like you should not rely on that to win games every single time. I mean, the advantage here versus Dallas is also like New Orleans has been scuffling around. Like they've been real up and down. we caught Dallas on a pretty good streak of theirs. I mean, they had lost the night before, but they had been playing real well. And New Orleans is just a weird team. I feel like I haven't watched a ton of them this year, but they're really underperforming what I thought they were going to be.
I was going to say, they're, some people, they were picked as a kind of playoff team, and they really haven't. They've got some, some good talent with Zion, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram. Like, they've got some nice pieces, but they just haven't been able. And there's a lot of buzz, I felt like, or maybe that's a little too strong of a word, with Stan Van Gundy coming in. But yeah, they've underperformed a bit.
I thought they'd at least be like, I don't know. I guess they're not that far below where I really thought they'd be, but I thought they'd be like solidly in the mix for the end of the playoffs, as opposed to really feeling like a long shot to even make the play-in. I think a lot of it is just like weird fits, right? Like Zion and Ingram don't totally make sense together. Like they're kind of a lot of talent, but it doesn't all work together kind of team.
Yeah, they've got all those draft picks, so I was gonna say, in so many ways they're following the Sixers model, and inadvertently with the some of the pieces that don't fit together.
Yeah, the question for them is really going to be like, how much do they commit money-wise? Because all these guys are up for some big extensions, like Lonzo. Do they really like commit to this sort of flawed team?
Yeah.
Great defense again.
Oh, blew it up.
Steph's going to go all the way.
The defense is that's been the real star so far.
Yeah, deflections on a lot of these interior passes. Great defense there again. Draymond challenging that.
But without a foul.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Oh, man. And then Wiggins goes right back door.
Yeah, their defense is looking terrible. We're just kind of picking them up. Yeah. That they just had that shot at Draymond, and that looked like he was like, all right, like I have turned it on for this game.
Yeah.
All right.
To get a little dump off there in the dunker spot. But, man, no Steven Adams makes a big difference on their defensive end, too.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. You're right. Little Steph Bazemore pick and roll.
Good look, though. I mean, they're really getting whatever they want.
Yeah. Pelicans back up in transition here.
Yeah, you'll let Zion shoot all he wants.
Yeah. Oof. That's a Giannis-worthy three-pointer.
Yep, and then on the other end, all right, there were never by.
That's how you know it's a big game, when Draymond starts making the threes. It's just like, uh-oh.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Or I guess his foot was on the line, but
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Draymond hitting jump shots is a big difference.
Yeah. I always say, I think his when he makes a three-pointer, it's the most disrespectful, because you're just like, oh man, and he's going to tell you about it too.
Oh yeah. Go Wiggs.
Oh, nice.
How is that a foul on Looney? Are you kidding me?
Is that on really? No, I don't think so.
Straight up in the air.
I don't think that's a foul. I think, is that a foul on Zion? Because it looks like they're.
I was assuming it was a foul on Zion, but they walked the other direction.
Huh, let's see.
That's absurd. I mean, they're not going to show a replay, but.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I don't get that.
Oh, Looney just totally walled up Zion.
Yeah.
Man, they've really bottled him up.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, I could see that, like a kind of a player. He makes sense. Yeah, they're real picking up Steph up early.
There we go.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, Steph hadn't really contributed, or maybe done well. He had a couple layups there, but
yeah, hadn't had to yet. That's that's the first time they've really let him catch it cleanly.
Yeah,
he's just so tough around the rim.
All right, I wanted to see that again. That was some pretty flimsy contact, but yeah, you're gonna get that call.
That's 2 on Looney.
Oh boy.
That's man. Our lack of bigs is going to be an issue if they start getting in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Because Zion's going to keep punishing the rim. That's all he does.
Well, then Juan Toscano Anderson's coming in, so.
Yeah, I think you got to hope at this point. I mean, you got to just sort of put Draymond on him and hope at this point that like the length and disruption can like mess up the passes enough that you don't need to just wall him up.
Yeah. All right, 3-point play for Zion. Bledsoe's. As I am. Marcus Thompson wrote about how much Steph hates it when the guys pick him up full court. So I think what you watch out.
FaZe didn't get the angle. He got right by Zion though.
Yeah. Ooh. Scary fall there, but what?
Yeah. Juan, man, I hope Juan didn't get hit in the head again.
Yeah. Let me see. He's getting up.
It's holding his neck.
Yeah. Let's see. He's coming through.
So during this whole time, my Uverse was glitchy, so I downloaded the ESPN app. So I'm about I think if you guys can pause your stream for like 3 seconds, we'll be on par.
Okay.
We're at 7:05 on a free throw.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that far behind you, but I am behind you.
Okay, let's wait till the clock starts again and then we can pause it. It's hard to sync up. All right, 7:04.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Free throw. Good. Inbounds. Bam.
Okay. Yeah, like you said, Bledsoe is pressuring him full court.
Yeah.
Get in there, Steph.
Not a good look.
Yeah. But yeah, Steph, because it's disrespectful. He hates that.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's what Bledsoe does. He's just kind of a dogged defender.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't let them start getting offensive rebounds. That's
meet
in the Achilles heel.
I.e. Zion.
Yeah, you just got to move him out of there. Oh my God. Come
Dave.
on.
Oh man. Oh no.
That's pretty good defense. I don't know.
I guess I gotta take the blame for that because I log on and bad things happen.
Yeah, well, basically New Orleans cleaned it up. They were giving us a lot of clean turnover, fast break opportunities. And since they've been actually just taking care of the ball,
they've been working it. Pick? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Because Steph was on the screen, so I had to quickly do that.
Yeah, you'll probably get a Kerr timeout here, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Kerr is yelling at the ref. Oh, it's getting testy. We don't know. Come back. Hopefully there's no technical.
Yeah, there has been a lot of fouls on the Warriors. Most of them.
That was, you guys remember that guy's name? That ref? Gosh, veteran.
I didn't see him.
Wait.
He's, pretty well respected around the NBA, I would say. So, NBA referees.
Let's see.
I want to say Eric something. Eric Lewis. There we go.
I don't know that one. Or who?
Yeah.
And he was like, he turned away, and it looked like Eric Lewis got a little disgusted by Steve. So, don't know what he said.
Sure. Yeah, Slater just tweeted the Pelicans have the 27th ranked defense. So you can kind of see what's happening. They've lost guys backdoor a few times, but they seem to have locked in since that timeout.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
to just generate something.
But then again, some of the Warriors are missing. They were getting there and they're getting the looks. They just weren't making the shots. So I think, that you make the shot, you want to make the shot, but I think that it'll even out. Yeah. But yeah, the Pelicans looked just a lot, a little bit better, just a little bit more organized and a little more focused. So, which isn't surprising because they probably weren't going to keep up as kind of sloppy as they were playing before. But
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, let's see. Take a look, see what else is going on.
Bunch of games that no one would ever watch. Orlando, Detroit, Indiana, Washington. I guess the only intrigue is, will Bradley Beal score a lot and push Steph at scoring time?
Yeah. The big there's that Knicks Grizzlies game. That's big for the sort of implications with the play-in tournament. So that's probably the biggest, the game to keep, in addition to the Lakers Nuggets in.
Yeah, but LeBron's sitting, so that's just going to be probably a one-sided affair.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're back. ESPN is still trying to explain this stupid Marvel hero point scoring system, which nobody ever understood. But Draymond's winning, in case you cared.
I respect the hustle, but again,
Draymond has rep by Doctor Strange, apparently.
Sounds about right. All right. Well, Zion made them both, so.
Yeah, 4-point game, or 3-point game.
Yeah.
We got any changes lineup wise? No. Steph goes right back door.
Oh, no.
That's the advantage of Bledsoe being so aggressive. Gotta take advantage going Hutton behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God they didn't bail him out on that.
Yeah, I was worried about that. All right, Bazemore.
Nice finish.
Oh, nice finish. I thought for sure he wasn't going to make that. That was a great finish.
Yeah, I was certainly nervous about that too. Oh, great help, but Zion, geez.
Oh, just got the roll there.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know what you do about that.
Oh man, that ball is around.
Beautiful.
And Juan hits a great three. But beautiful again, play. Just want to call attention to the 3 Pelicans defenders jumping at Steph. Like, just that is ridiculous. Ingram
clanks it,
and Zion can't control it. So Warriors ball. Yeah, that was some great ball movement there. And Mulder's about to check in.
Oh yeah, James Johnson comes in for Zion. Let's hope we can go on a little bit of run, push this lead with Zion out.
Yeah.
Mulder in for Bays. Is that how the sub went? Yeah.
Yeah, for Bazemore.
There we go, Mulder. Can't do it. Draymond gets the rebound though.
Nice rebound.
Oh. Just shoot it one. It's like 75% chance it'll go in.
Yeah, it was the right idea, but Mulder couldn't hold it. It's all right. They're playing well. Okay with those sorts of misses. Oh, and the defense.
Again.
Great defense.
Yeah,
the moral of the story, never go and acquire Bledsoe. That one looked funny.
All right.
Semi-Shackton play that was.
All right,
Come on, Juan.
Make that.
There we go.
Woo!
His arc is really good.
He should
actually
shoot that more. I think.
Totally agreed. He's a legit shooter. He shouldn't put up like 6 a game, but he should feel very comfortable shooting when he's open.
Yeah, come to think of it, yeah. He should.
They got one.
Yeah.
Don't really know anything about Najee Marshall, but I have noticed in box scores that he's been playing pretty well lately. That's not a foul? Are you kidding
Yeah, I
me?
don't see how that's not a foul. You undercut him in his landing area, but
they just, see Steph and therefore. There we go. Yeah, good defense, good box out.
yeah.
Yeah, Juan forced that pretty tough angle from Johnson. Well, Kerr's got to be stoked on the general effort level. I mean, the defense has been really, really solid.
Damian Lee, very active on Twitter during games. Juanito.
Let's go, Juan.
Oh, and wait, what happened?
Oh, what do they call offensive foul?
Oh, on Draymond.
On Draymond, that's 2.
Wait, or no, it's something or maybe it's illegal defense.
It is
good.
illegal defense. Yeah, I was like, Draymond just
Yeah.
kind of passed the ball. Like, what? I was very shocked something happened there.
This is I guess that's the downside. Like, if I have the game audio muted, so I'm always just guessing. But
Same here.
Draymond's crushing the hero points. Makes sense. I mean, they're giving him points for everything in the stat category, so he's the guy who's going to fill it up. Oh my gosh!
That was ridiculous.
I mean, Steph was looking at Draymond the whole time,
but he's just a jump shooter. Also, I got to give a shout out to Jackson Hayes, who's out there for the Pelicans, another Longhorn.
Oh yeah,
he's great pass from Steph in transition too.
To get Wiggins to the line, nice
man. What a different first quarter effort level. Just my God.
Yeah. That pass was amazing. Or just to get and again, with 3 guys, you have he's doubled, and then you have Hayes sort of giving get 2, and yet he still makes this very difficult pass. Like,
yep.
But again, he's just a jump shooter. He's
Okay.
ESPN, the Marvel feed has Iron Man just sitting on the shot clock while this is going on. Like everything else is normal, but you just see Iron Man chilling on the shot clock.
I wonder how, because I saw someone writing up in the chat that the Nickelodeon doing the NFL game, and I wonder if it's going to have this will have a similar effect, or which.
It's been mostly kind of enjoyable. I mean, it's goofy.
Wait, who owns Nickelodeon?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So is this a sudden, networks war to try and get?
They're trying. It's all. I guess it's probably to get the younger people, because they're just get more people to subscribe or to pay or whatever. Right. So
yeah. And
also there's there's this. It's all IP and these the which company owns what. So
yeah.
Oh,
what a pass. Man, Juan, his just feel for the game is such a high level. Like, for a guy who's that, fringe NBA player, as they said, it's just amazing how quick he reads stuff.
It's this is big jump and big, but he's like Safeway brand Iguodala, just like that.
Kirkland Iguodala.
Yeah, exactly. But I wanted to pick one that's pretty, it's not because I think sometimes you can do that and it's so maybe or it's like Trader Joe's, something where you're oh, this is pretty good, but it's just not the the name brand. He gives you think about the same kind of things that, again, that the just enough shooting. I mean, again, this is isolated sample size, but you could see him kind of in in that role. Oh man, Steph missed a free throw. That's not good.
I feel like he's missed more free throws in the last several games I've watched than
Yeah.
Also,
but then
man.
I think Rebecca was
my
on.
gosh.
Did they call a foul on that?
No, just out on Bazemore.
Yeah, I thought I saw.
Well, Steph, last game I think it was, he would have had to miss 7 straight free throws to get to 90%. Like he was at 92.
Forced another turnover there, Steph.
Oh, splash!
That one he might not even been in the Louisiana State border for it.
Oh man!
And then
force a 20-point lead here, by the way.
Oh, look at Mulder set the pick. Oh,
is that an offensive foul or they called timeout?
Wait a minute.
They called timeout. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe my stream. What's going on here?
And then Steph, another 3-pointer. Yeah, you might be a little ahead.
Yeah, I might have jumped ahead.
My feed jumped in and out, so we can reset when we come back.
Yeah, it's a
timeout.
Yeah, it's a timeout now.
Here we go, guys. And they're just, oh man, there's splashes, like no hitting of the rim, all net. Yeah, I'm getting the superhero Marvel thing here. Did I lose you guys?
Okay. No, I'm here. Nah.
Sorry, taking a bite of some pizza here.
Check the YouTube chat. How we doing, chat? Yeah.
Yeah, just generally excitement, which is fair.
Not getting the scoring title today or later. I hope. I gotta emoji that.
Yeah. I'm super excited about Juan. I really hope they pay him and can keep him.
I bet they will.
There's a lot of decisions to make in the offseason for sure, but you can't let him slip out of your system. He wants to be here so bad.
Talk to an insider. He thinks they'll sign Juan, on the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can.
Oh man. Speaking of which, just rip Zion.
I'm back.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, wait. What's going on here? I have nothing yet. About to inbound. Where are you guys?
Me too.
Okay, I'm inbounded. 127, 126.
Oh, hold on. I'll pause when I see a time.
Are you with me, Tom?
Yeah, I'm okay. They're just knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah.
All right. I'm at 109. Let me know when you get there.
Okay. 119, so coming up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Steal, Mulder.
Yeah, more great defense that whole possession.
Yeah. Good to see Mulder kind of, you can sense he's locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at Steph winding around off the ball like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's a travel.
Yeah. I knew they call that.
It was a travel.
Yeah.
He jumped and landed and jumped.
Not complaining.
Yeah. But if he had done, you can do that move a little more fluidly, but he just did a full hop and then a hop.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm being technical, I felt like he still had both feet down, but it looked like a walk. So,
well, James Harden, blah blah blah.
All right.
Can't be. What?
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Great rebound by
Bazemore.
Okay.
Oh.
No. That's a 2-for-1. That's a 2-for-1 shot. I was about to be like, "What the hell?"
Like, what are you doing? Oh wait, no.
Well.
Okay.
Right. That was a little sloppy, but
the old man, James Johnson.
All right. Well, 39-21 with the last shot.
But New Orleans shooting 29% from the field. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the defense has been insane.
Oh,
That's a line.
Not quite. Not quite.
All right, well, all right, I could live with an 18-point lead after the first quarter.
yeah.
Yeah.
It always feels
Super,
like
super.
the Pelicans are just what we needed.
Yeah.
Helps when you
Knock
play
on
a
wood.
really bad
I don't want to be
defense.
responsible for the jinx.
No, I mean, we still have these always dicey second unit minutes, but I mean, unless it's Zion, I don't know how the Pelicans do their rotations. I don't know who on that second unit is matching up with Zion at all. But other than that, I mean, you can see why this Pelicans team is scrapping to be 11th. Like they're not that great, and they're not playing that well.
Yeah, I bet given all those draft picks David Griffin has, you'll see in a few years they'll level up, but I do think there's probably more expected of them this year that they haven't been able to really translate on. But
yeah, I mean, they have the thing that you need. Like they have Zion, who I think, I don't know. He probably still needs to get better as a shooter to be like the number one guy on a high level team. But I mean, there's sort of the Giannis blueprint. You need like a Chris Middleton type who Brandon Ingram just isn't quite as good a scorer as that.
Yeah.
But that's why that's the thing you absolutely need to find. It's figuring out all the rest of it that becomes the challenge.
Yeah. And I think if he I'm just not a big Lonzo fan, but I think if you could he is someone who would Zion, I should say, would benefit from a really good point guard. Like that if you could kind of run that pick and roll combination, sort of this Stockton, Malone, Peyton, Kemp-esque sort of combo, like you could and then build around that. But I just don't think Lonzo is that guy for them, or will ever really.
He's gonna get too expensive on this extension. I mean, I think he's fine. Like, I think if he's not your primary creator, you feel okay. He's like a pretty good at everything kind of player, but not exceptional at anything particularly. But they need more shooting, and they need like a really high level perimeter guy. And that's what they're missing.
Yeah. He'd be good as like a backup point guard who you give sort of a real like sixth man sort of that kind of thing. But you're just probably asking him to do a little too much as currently constructed.
Yeah, and they just don't have their spacing is so bad. I think Lonzo could be your starting point guard if you had a better shooting guard and you had a better shooting small forward, and those guys could be relied on to be more creators. Mm-hmm. And then you just have Lonzo as like your connector, whip the ball around, throw a lob, like make a read and an offense kind of guy. But with Steven Adams and Ingram is like an okay shooter, but nobody's like terrified of him. And then you play Bledsoe, who's similarly like nobody's really scared of him out there. Zion's a complete non-shooter, and it mucks it all up.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're back. So they got Juan out there, and he got kickball, but gets a deflection there.
Yeah, immediate disruption.
He's like, again, but please, people on social media, tell me about how Bob Myers doesn't know anything. Yeah. Zion gets to the basket there, but smart decision by Looney, because you don't want to pick up another foul.
Yeah.
Wiggins. A lot of dribbling, fading away.
Yeah, don't love it. Not my favorite.
I didn't like that. Yeah, there's a lot of dribbling. Oh, hey.
Good defense there on that contest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be nice to see Poole get out of a slump a little bit here.
Yeah.
I love the confidence on that shot by Juan.
Yeah,
It didn't go in, but he's got to put those up.
Yeah.
If he's wide open like that, I'm totally cool.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yikes.
that's
Yeah. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's it. So you tip your hat on that one.
Yeah, this is the scary thing that Zion's gonna figure out eventually is just like if he goes immediately and doesn't wait for a double team to appear, he's just terrifying. Because I don't think there really is, other than Draymond, maybe anyone who can actually just handle him one-on-one. He just is playing with such a clogged paint that there's always help. Come on, Poole. Man. Gonna see a timeout here real fast.
Yeah.
Down to a 12-point game.
Really? Oh, yeah.
He's got that short string now. Like he's calling timeouts when you want him to.
Yeah. Well, they know they did a really good job setting themselves up in that first quarter, and they cannot just bleed it out.
Yep. He knows enough about his team now. Identity. All right.
There. Meanwhile, let's see.
Yeah, we got musing in the chat about like the Lakers free fall and sort of how that's going to play out seeding wise. It would be hilarious if the Lakers were in the play-in.
There's no way.
I don't know. They've been really bad. LeBron's sitting out tonight. He's still banged up. They're only like a game out of the play-in.
That's crazy. But I love it.
Mm-hmm.
There must be panic amongst Laker Nation. Panic sets in.
Yeah, well, LeBron, who had been a big proponent of the play-in game earlier,
he
came out and was like, the guy who came up with the play-in game should be fired, which conveniently was the game they lost, which put them in dager of being in the play.
Like,
so weak to say that.
I really, for something about that, maybe it's, just the bias or whatever. That rubbed me the wrong way. Just like, you could be like, I prefer the normal format or this, that, the other thing, but just like, I don't know.
I didn't hear it until now.
Yeah.
So I'm a little shocked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's the like weirdness. It's always weird unless somebody does something really abhorrent to like call for somebody to be fired for some basic decision that they made, right?
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's not cool, especially when he has that kind of clout that like if it wasn't obviously not a thing the NBA was mad about, you could see somebody fired because LeBron's yelling about firing them. But it's just super lame. Like really now you're mad about it when it might affect you, but earlier you weren't concerned at all. Like just come on, dude.
Yeah.
Also, like win games. There's an easy way to not be in the plan.
Yeah.
Get healthy.
Yeah, I don't know. That all rubbed me the wrong way. But let's see what else we have going on in the chat.
Gabe, you're making people laugh today, Gabe. Without even trying. You're our Klay Thompson.
I'm just sitting here eating pizza and people have feelings about it. But no, I mean, agreed. I would feel strange about somebody eating pizza with a fork while watching basketball. That would be odd. Like that Seinfeld episode where they like eat Snickers with a fork and knife or whatever.
I saw someone eating M&Ms with a spoon. All right.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good check. Okay, yeah. Well, out of bounds.
Yeah. Ball forced that or not.
Yeah, my ESPN app is such good high quality, whereas the Uverse was crap.
Yeah.
Or NBC. Anyways.
Draymond back in.
Oh, what? Looney has that?
Ooh,
Wow.
Looney
Wow.
has a Wiggins spin.
wow,
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
that I did not see that one coming.
No.
Wow. The initial fake handoff was pretty
Oh,
cool.
man. What a
And-
great, just wow. Just the defense in general.
Yeah,
We are locked in. Easy there, Wiggs. Oh boy.
What?
My,
A settle shot.
I hate
Yeah,
it
I don't like
so
that.
much. You're having a game where you're generating pretty good offense consistently, and then you just settle for that stuff.
Wow.
Thankfully, the defense is walling everybody up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Wiggins is going to ISO, I'd much rather him do it on the post where he's much more effective.
He finds Bazemore. No.
Yeah, at least, I mean, that's at least like generating good offense.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him taking that shot, and then that's off Zion. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great
again,
battle,
Draymond,
right?
man.
Great battle.
Draymond's
Like
so good.
any other guy, Zion would have got that. Oh, what's up with Steph? His ear got scratched or something?
Hmm.
Come on, Poole.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of contact there. No foul called.
Yeah.
Dude, Zion's so strong, but oh man, I hope Draymond's okay. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a tough hit to take,
ouch.
but he's done his job.
Come on,
man.
Draymond. Yes, he's in this TV screen.
Yeah,
it took him a little bit.
Thank goodness.
There we go, JP. There we go.
Yeah, that's got to be terrifying seeing Zion sort of running downhill at you, but good job defending that.
Having a long interview with Anthony Mackie on the Marvel broadcast here.
Be right back. Got to get my snack. Dying of hunger.
Oh my God, Jordan. Game where Poole and Steph missed free throws.
All right, I'm back.
So a hilarious thing about this Marvel broadcast is Richard Jefferson is on it with like two other just like ESPN personalities, and they're making it a lot about Marvel. Like they keep talking about Marvel and not the game. And then they'll cut to the studio and Richard Jefferson will just be like watching a different screen. Clearly he's interested in the game and not like what they're doing.
Who rode the coattails more of their superior team? All right, hang on. Lonzo is a 3-pointer. Who rode the Richard Jefferson with LeBron or Hawkeye with the Avengers?
Oh, JP. JP.
That was
Ooh,
a
all right.
great finish
bag.
too.
Look
All
at those tools.
Back up to 17-point lead here.
Timeout.
And-
Keep shooting, Lonzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you're tracking, Lonzo is in the negative of hero
I got it. Yeah.
because
He's a
every field
villain.
goal missed takes a point away.
So he becomes the secret identity guy, the regular human being.
Yeah, he's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
The guy where it's like, oh, you're out here with superheroes?
Yeah, you got all, like a gun.
Oh. Okay.
You got a bow and arrow.
Yeah, I guess you can like kind of aim good.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's the start of the second quarter, you were worried about that second unit kind of get it back, but then they came right back and took the lead back to kind of where it was. And I remember a lot in some of those earlier commentaries we did that second unit was just to hold on for dear life. And now it's obviously it's not as good as having Steph out there, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I mean, it was partly with Oubre when he was healthy, obviously, but man, they really have kind of solved that being so flammable. I mean, they still aren't, they're obviously best when Steph's out there, but like that unit would just get torched. And now they're at least holding their own, if not extending leads every once in a while. And that's just, that's huge because you obviously expect to win minutes where Steph and Dre are paired. You just got to hang the rest of them. You got to hang even. Chat line is coming hard for Lonzo.
Not a Lonzo fan.
Yeah,
there was a lot of talk about that trade, right?
The whole Oubre Lonzo option.
And maybe okay fit over here.
I think Lonzo fits better, like in general, just because he's a much more willing passer. But he's also real hit or miss. He has big games, and then he has games like this where you just don't even see him. And obviously Oubre similar, but I don't know. I don't know how much Lonzo would have like moved the needle this year, frankly. Although they could definitely use somebody else who can dribble and do stuff.
I was not regarding Richard Jefferson. For those of us who remember him bricking free throws in the 2013 Western Conference semis against the Spurs, that coupled with all his nonsense talking for LeBron means that guy that I want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, he and Perkins are in the like LeBron tree of commentating. RJ is certainly a level above Perkins and just like being a person who isn't a total blowhard, but it gets bad sometimes.
I've never seen a player who's
back.
All right.
I'm back too. Yeah.
Yeah. Back iron jumper there.
Yeah. I think that's Kira Lewis, right? Our first look at him, rookie. Rookie point guard. He's been okay.
He's
pretty young.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go. Poole. That's huge, man. If he can just find himself down the stretch here, he's huge.
Yeah. Again, and again, just a reminder to everyone: when you start writing off rookies in their second year or first year,
Yep. Looney with the great box out gets the ball. Yeah, I think a lot to think about with.
Sure.
I like it though. I love his confidence, man. The kid is never gonna be bashful.
Oh, okay.
All right, that was a nice.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
He's gonna eventually make a shot.
The Warriors there.
I'm bringing up my theory. If I was powerful enough to jinx things, I'd be doing a lot of other stuff.
Oh God, Baze, give up.
You'd be a Marvel superhero.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't like that.
Ooh. All right, let's get Steph back in here.
Yeah, things are getting a little
Second group has done its job.
Kind of past his time. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I would have been responsible for that one. Hey, 2021 NBA.
So smooth.
Yeah.
Where if it looks nice, it's not a walk.
Ooh. All right.
How tall is he, Kira?
Hernan Gomez. Oh, Kira Lewis.
Hernan Gomez. My bad.
Hernan Gomez, 6'10", something like that. He's up there.
Kerr calling timeout.
Yeah, that is almost 100% let's get Steph in the game timeout.
Exactly. For sure.
That's just we haven't got a stoppage in a while, so let's just make it happen. So 18-point lead, exactly where we were going into the quarter. Second unit did their job.
Right. Way to go, 2U. Second unit.
Poole with 6.
Oh, I got to catch up on the Twitter highlights. Damn it. I knew I forgot something. All right. You guys go ahead.
Yeah.
See you in a
I
bit.
think one thing that's becoming very apparent, and part of it is just bad shooting luck, but it's just the Pelicans' lack of 3-point shooting is very real. They've been, I mean, Lonzo usually hits more than 0, but like they've just been letting guys shoot. They watch Zion shoot. Nobody's scared of anybody out here. They just don't have that guy that like really makes you worried from out there.
I mean, they let. I was surprised. I probably did just get priced out, but JJ, like, because they had him and they let, and and like that's.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. They messed up that whole relationship with him, and he was all pissed off and talking on his podcast about how he didn't trust the organization, and it was a whole deal.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I did not know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he I don't know, it was all this whole thing about how he had this understanding that like he wanted to play with Drew Holiday, and that was like why he came there, and then they got rid of Drew, and then he like asked to be bought out or traded to a contender, and they just refused, and it was just this whole thing. And I mean, it's kind of part of it is like, all right, dude, like you signed a contract, like you can't be mad they want you to return value, but Juan.
One T.
Beautiful. Man,
I'm not going to say what play that was that Fitz likes to call that because I don't like it, but it was a fake handoff. He calls it a NAKED handoff. I do
again, they just bait Lonzo into a deep three. Draymond's so smart. Steph. Oh my gosh. That's just pretty.
Yes, sir. How many assists? Let's look it up.
Yeah, he's got a few. 4.
I just love it when you have that feeling that, wait, how many assists does he have? It feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Ingram with
that's fine. I mean, if Ingram's going to ISO and hit long twos, you're just going to say whatever.
Steph.
Look at Juan is still unselfish, even though he's kind of on.
Yep, he knows. He knows what to do.
It is very Iguodala-like,
Yeah, I think that's real. Oh, Steph.
In traffic with the butt. Like, again, just a jump shooter, just that's all he can do.
He's just so crafty. He gets people like off on the wrong foot all the time.
Whew. All right.
Again, just like nobody they're worried about. They're not even concerned.
Look at him. He's reading the defense right now as we speak.
Yeah.
That's the best option. Boom. 5 assists.
Beautiful. Oh man, they're playing incredible.
This is like, is this playoff Warriors? Is this it?
Yeah, this is what you hope.
Yeah. I mean, we won't know because it's not the playoffs, but
yeah,
I wouldn't be mad.
This is the dream of like what this team should look like when they're locked in at a high level. I mean, obviously they'll play better teams in this, but
the Pelicans, right?
Yeah.
But we'll take it right now.
You can see how much Draymond and others on defense are just playing them, baiting them to shoot threes from guys who can't shoot. And it's the reason the Bucks have always just basically played 4 shooters around Giannis at all times, because if you have a star who can't shoot, you have to just surround him with spacing or else it doesn't work. Warriors are just packing the paint.
Yeah, they gotta make some change because they gotta make some changes to this roster if they think that they're gonna do anything. Again, they got all those draft picks, so maybe they will, but
yeah, Griffin's got to throw some together and make some sort of move.
Damian Lee is on NBC, so he's
cool.
Doing some commentating. Anyways.
Man, 3.5 minutes left.
Got you again.
Steph. Oh my God. It's just dirty.
So easy looking. Jeez.
Yeah. They're getting wherever they want.
Oh, nice pass. Lonzo.
Yeah, that was clever.
That was nice. All right.
Oh man. Oh wow, I missed it. But
yeah,
just him and Looney's reads off each other like that. They're so used to that.
Oh,
He is genuinely mad about that.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't usually
Oh.
get that mad. You've got to imagine he might have a case.
Yeah, those last two play, you had that layup and then the miss, but a good look. But that's all set up by that interplay between Steph and Looney.
Yep.
I love how
Draymond back in. It looks like Kerr is basically pairing Draymond with Zion's minutes.
ooh.
And then
Draymond, you got to settle down.
Oh, just review that just to get the ref back, but who knows?
I am very certain he's right. That looked like it
Yeah.
went off Zion's leg. That's a close game.
You know what I didn't like though?
You challenge
the ref giving him that look. I didn't like that.
Yeah, man, he's just jumping up and down. Like if he's not actively cutting you out,
and that's
just
another young ref. It's just so annoying.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
All right. Oh yikes!
Oh, no, and it's that same ref. Oh wait. Okay.
No, that was an offensive foul.
Let's
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, it wasn't.
They're getting Juan on the screen. Didn't get a clean look at it.
Man.
Yeah, that's just tough. I mean, that's all Draymond can do. Make him have to finish through you.
Zaya was just nuts.
He's just an abnormality of a body. Like just nobody
defies physics.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously significantly shorter, but like he just reminded me of Shaq. Just the level of like speed and strength combined is insane. Tough finish by Bledsoe. All right, so 19-point game, 2 minutes left with love. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God.
Yep. Pelicans defense is lacking.
Yeah, the Warriors are realizing that they can back cut pretty much whenever they want.
Yeah.
Zion's starting to get a little bit of a rhythm here.
Yeah. Oh, the passing crash.
How many fouls? 3?
That's 3 on him, I think.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, that's only 2 on him.
Oh, good.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah, some of those others have gone on people nearby. What? Yeah, that's a kickball, guys. Weird. Little zone from the Warriors. Ingram finally hits a 3. And they've been really miserable from 3. But they're not going to miss them all. 16 points here. Really would like to keep it around 20 at half. Draymond, let's go.
Yeah, again, Draymond, he's locked in.
Yeah, he knows.
He's like, I want to show this kid something.
Yeah.
Oh, and that
great defense forces him to step out. Man, Draymond, when he's locked in on games like this, it's just something else. And that's the thing, like, as we were talking about the play-in, is like, if you put Draymond and Steph in a win or go home situation, you are going to get the best Draymond Green. And that is terrifying for anybody who wants to play in that game. Steph is much more consistent. Draymond, like, definitely picks and chooses which games he goes full out in. There you go, Wiggs.
All right, Wiggins, get to the line.
Ball, they want to get.
Like, I think you know largely what to get from Steph any given night. That, like, I mean, that's obviously some games he's like supernova and some he's just a very good scorer. But Draymond's the real thing that would terrify me as another team in the playoffs, because you just know he takes some regular season games off, and maybe when you played him earlier, he wasn't locked in 100%, but like, if he's in the playoffs, you better be ready. And we saw in the 2019 playoffs, the last playoffs we've seen of these guys, like, Steph and Draymond basically by themselves just destroyed the Blazers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how many 3-on-1 blocks did Draymond? I remember in that some of those Blazers matchups.
He was just terrifying defensively, and he just does it again.
Oh.
Got a little greedy there, but still.
Yeah.
All right, Steph's gonna put one up here pretty quick.
Oh.
Might have gone. Well, no, it doesn't matter. That's probably good timing. Oh, I hate that so much. That's very frustrating. That's the young player veteran situation there. Bledsoe just baits him. I hate that that's a call though. You shouldn't be able to jump backwards into somebody and that be a foul. Just like that 15-point game, you'll get the last shot likely. The Pelicans be able to put a little bit of a dent into this lead.
Yeah.
Pending this possession.
I mean, there's no bump there. I don't.
Yeah. Again, like you see those back-to-back plays, and it's just.
Oh man.
And then they get a 3 on the other end. 12 points at half. That's tough.
Yeah.
Tough way to end that. I mean, you still feel pretty good, but you gotta just.
Don't go argue with that ref.
Yeah.
But he was the ref that was on the play. Oh, man.
Yeah, can we get a replay? I mean, I'm not going to get one because it's ESPN,
No.
but
No.
I would love a replay of Steph.
No.
Well, Pelicans did their job, closed on a little bit of a run and got this more manageable. But, I mean, the way the game script is going, you still feel really good.
Ooh, got another angle. Let me see.
It's amazing looking at Zion's box score. I feel like we've done an incredible job on him, and he's shooting 50%.
Yeah. So again, he's getting all that, he's so much of that is coming at the rim. So like you better be shooting a pretty high percentage.
Yeah, 50% is not that effective if it's all at the rim. So that's good. But it's just, he's such a ridiculous player to think about. What other player is it like you feel like you've locked him down and he's still taken like 13 shots at the rim, so he's gonna shoot high percentages.
Yeah. Yeah, there's I'm seeing in the sort of the frustration at the lead diminishing, and it is frustrating, but also I can't remember where I heard some of this, but you get those big leads, and some of it is, or it's that idea of like everybody makes a run in the NBA, so you knew, probably the Pelicans were going to cut into this at some point, but that's why when you're rolling a little bit more, you try to push it as far as you can. So I don't know. That's just always something I keep in mind. It's like a cliche of it's the NBA. Everybody makes a run, but it's kind of true. And especially, because some of these calls, which have been leading to free throws and to potential, 3-point plays and whatever, like that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. The usual stuff, just like cannot buy a call.
Hang on, I have to step away for a second.
Let's take a look at some scores around the league.
Yeah, what about Embiid? I just heard Embiid. Oh, DPOY. Is that like that's what you're talking about? Ben Simmons or Rudy Gobert.
Atlanta's beating Portland by 6, second quarter.
Yeah, I guess what else do we need to monitor? Oh, Utah, San Antonio, New York, Memphis. Actually, a lot of games that impact us today, but they all haven't started yet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So 5, 6, and 7 in the West is tied. Dallas, Portland, Lakers.
Yeah, exactly. It could go any number of ways. Lakers have a tough stretch coming up too. If they start resting LeBron in some of these games, they might find themselves really struggling to be out of the play-in.
That would be hilarious for them to be in the play-in.
If Steph sends LeBron home in the play-in, like
goodness.
you are not going to be able to hang out with Warriors fans anymore. Like we are going to become intolerable. We are going to be so absurdly cocky about it all. It's very much a long shot, but still would be, that's just a hilarious outcome I would love.
So what's the Lakers record over the past month, I wonder?
It's bad. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but it is bad.
Because they were up around where the Clippers were, and the Clippers are 20 games over 500.
Yeah.
So let's just say the Lakers were what?
Let me just pull it up real fast here.
16 games. Where do you pull that up?
I'm just looking at ESPN, like on their
in their last 10, they're 3-7.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're
actually BK Ref might have it.
Yeah.
They're 1-6 in their last 7 games too.
Whew.
So they've been really free falling. And yeah, like in March 18th, they were 28-13. And since then, since then they've gone 8-15 since then.
Yeah, good.
So, I mean, and all obviously that's all coinciding with Davis and LeBron injuries. But like they haven't looked right. You know, Davis has been back for like 4 games and they have not looked right. And LeBron, they haven't won a game since he's come back. And then he's sitting again tonight. They're going to have lost 4 in a row after tonight. Then they play the Clippers, Portland, Phoenix, New York are their next set of games. It's tough. I mean, if LeBron is still not right all the way, like even if he's playing a little injured, they could easily lose all of those games and definitely will lose some of them.
James Jones, GM of the year, maybe.
Yeah, Phoenix is
for the Miami Heat.
Phoenix is shocking to me. I mean, I knew they'd be good with Paul, but I really didn't expect this level.
I wonder if that'll affect Utah. We're cruising along at 1. Kind of, now year 2. Does that affect them? Who knows?
Here's the thing that's going to be super fascinating to me is like all the fussing around the last several games of seeding in the West, because everything's so close and there's some real, like, you want to avoid teams that are falling, like regardless of LeBron's health, like you don't want him in the first round, Imagine if you're, Utah, and after this great season, you have to pull the Lakers in the first round. If it's like the 2-7 match, that would be a nightmare for them. So does that push a team like Utah to play their guys a lot more than they would normally at the end of the season? All the 3, 4, 5 jostling, like who gets to play who, they're all within a game or 2 of each other. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, the West, it's just, it's so deep, and then you look over in the East, and it's just like so remarkably top heavy. It's just like you have these couple of teams where you're just like, okay, they could win win the title, and then teams where you're like, if you're in the West, you like wouldn't be close to being a playoff team.
Yeah, it's always the frustrating way it plays out as a Western Conference team.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about the year after, we believe.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
2008. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 40,
10 games over or
48
whatever.
wins, I think, right?
Yeah.
Absurd. That's one of the best teams ever to not make the playoffs.
So we can, if there's nothing else to talk about, we can talk about our theories as to why Steph doesn't get calls. Because one of the funny things my dad mentioned is he goes, yeah, you know what? The refs probably like, Steph's going to score 35. I'm not going to call that one, but, she should score 42 then or whatever it is, right? I don't know. It's just the demeanor, the physical attributes. I think Juan Toscano Anderson is onto something when he says that Steph doesn't get too high or too low. So it's definitely not like when LeBron doesn't get a call and then he goes like screaming at the ref, but not really, tiptoeing on that line and not getting the tech. Whereas Draymond might get the tech because a expletive slips out, but Steph's not really going to do that except for that one time. So,
yeah, I really don't know. I mean, it's the frustrating line between the refs' objective and subjective realities, right? Like, there's part of it is Steph just doesn't generally seek fouls. Like, that's not part of his game. More, I feel like this year more than ever, he's been a little more active in trying to draw fouls, but that's really not like how he plays. And so there's that problem where he's just not going to draw that many fouls. And everyone, like the refs are just unilaterally worse at calling off-ball contact than they are at anything that's going on ball. And so most of the fouls,
the speed of the game too, right?
Most of the fouls that I get frustrated about are off ball, like him just getting grabbed and held and like, all the stuff. But teams, it's also like cyclical, right? Like as soon as 5 years ago, some teams like the Cavs started playing him more physically and noticed they weren't getting the calls, like it snowballs, right? Now that's the playbook. Now that's what you do whenever you play Steph Curry.
Yeah. I also think they assume because he's a smaller guy that the contact, like, oh, that's just because he's small. It's not actually a foul. And so they're just like, okay, what? And like, they don't, it's like this weird thing.
It's harder to see if you're 6'3" versus 6'7".
That's also true. Yeah. But I think it's a little of like, oh yeah, of course he's gonna like, because he's short, a little smaller. So like, all this sort of stuff. But yeah, but at some point, like the fact that this guy's a 2-time MVP, 3-time champion, record holder,
that part of the equation.
Like, I just don't like it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It just.
I wonder if there's something like in the training of a ref. There's something there that it's not on purpose. It just so happens that you don't look for XYZ, and Steph happens to fall in that category.
Yeah.
Of action.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
yeah, I think there's like I mean, I don't know. I don't know any other. Well, I don't know. Trae Young's a bad example because he does all the like explicit foul seeking behavior. That's how he gets that many free throws. But I was just trying to think like there aren't players like Steph generally at all. Like that's part of the problem. He's a unique player.
Because normally when you're a shooter, even like with Clay, or I'm thinking Duncan Robinson, right? Mm-hmm. You just kind of shoot the ball and you kind of never get fouls anyways. You don't drive in like that all the time. So
yeah, I think there's another side of it with Steph too. I mean, we're all just making this up. I don't know why refs do what they do, but like I remember some interview with Steph, I don't know, 4 years ago or something, or maybe it was with Brandon Payne, but it was like something about his process that was like revealing that he was saying that he started on a lot of these layups finishes, like purposely falling in order to get a better angle. Like he'd like throw himself sideways because that was like the way to get that spin. with the knowledge that he's falling. And so I wonder how much like contact, refs think Steph is like creating
Right.
the falling part, and
There
therefore
you
the
go.
contact might be incidental.
Right. Or that they're kind of thinking, oh, he's, semi-flopping a little bit, just exaggerating it or whatever, or I don't know. Yeah, these are all, you just got to toss out these theories at this point, just, see
Yeah,
if it
it's
sticks.
just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anonymous is saying Steph made their jobs harder. They mostly just had to stare at the paint before Steph, and now they have to look all over the court.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. Well, I hope we have a big third quarter here and just kind of put our feet on the gas.
Yeah.
You don't want to let a team hang around because our end of game finishes in close games have been dicey, and I just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. I was thinking a good sort of that Steph typical third quarter burst would be kind of nice, and just to kind of put this away so you can kind of ride it out.
P-Rod, yeah. Still speaking about the refs. I noticed that the NBA, I think maybe led by ownership group, like guys like Mark Cuban wanting a foul to be called a foul rather than Dick Bavetta late in the game kind of being subjective. So it feels like the NBA referee crew sort of got overhauled a bit after that generation retired. And so now they're trying to train all these robots. So I definitely feel like the referees have a different personality now than before. Like, yeah, you can't really talk to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there seems to be just a lot more conflict, or like a lot more quick trigger technicals and stuff than before.
Yeah.
Hard to know exactly what that is, but I think players have voiced that like they just don't have these veteran refs that they've had all this relationship with and stuff.
So they just flashed on ESPN the Steph's 34th 20-point half of the season, which is the most in the league. So
we're back. I'm back at least.
20-point games are like that's a good game for an NBA player.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Ingram hits that little mid-range.
Okay.
All right, 10 points.
Let's hope that's just one off for him.
There. Throwing, all right.
Oh,
Steph! That
just he's smiling.
He's laughing. I think he didn't expect, like he didn't know what to do. It seemed like he was like, "Oh,
I'm so open." The guy fell down.
You could make that into a little.
Oh, great play! Wiggins just blocked that.
All right.
That's one of those where you can do the meme where it's like Bledsoe's breakdancing or something on the side.
Right idea, but just
Draymond thought Steph was going to curl a little further. Yeah, you can see he was like, "Oh, wait,
that's not a foul.
You're on the ground."
Oh my god! I mean, well, I'll take the three. That was way before the shot, but still, he's holding you down. No call.
Oh my god! Come on.
Yeah, he jumped. Yeah, he's saying he jumped into. It's on the floor though. That'd be ridiculous if they called that a shooting foul.
That 3 on Steph.
Oh shit. Oh, and Draymond, another.
How did Dre do that?
Insane, man. He is
that
playing
without
out of his
looking.
mind.
All right, and then it's
wow, Draymond.
Yep.
Even Zion smiling about that.
He's like,
I've seen that back and forth a few times.
Wiggins, just the defense on Ingram.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't talked much about Wiggins tonight, but his job on Ingram has been really solid.
Yeah, he hasn't done much offensively, but Zion.
no
flopping on
Zion.
the
Nobody's
ground
gonna
there.
believe that Steph knocked you down.
Yeah, like
Nobody will ever believe that. You could see the ref just be like,
like, come
no.
on, man, get back, get back. Oh
My God. Can we stop buying
that-
into
that-
Bledsoe's? I mean, that's just Bazemore being dumb. Why are you jumping at him like that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you. The other ones have been annoying Bledsoe's moves, but like that's just rookie crap. You can't jump at a guy who's just standing there.
Wait. Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 shots.
Oh, it's only 2. Oh, he was inside. Okay, I thought he was behind the.
I think he stepped forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just Bazemore can't make that mistake. The other calls are dumb, but
Yeah.
especially with Bledsoe, who like you don't really care if he shoots a 3 from out there.
Well, Steve was having a
Oh,
conversation with somebody.
All right, that'll work. Yeah, I'm sure Kerr's talking about a different play. Looney.
Oh,
Looney. Man,
go and go.
he's flashed some moves this game.
yeah. Go ahead
Yeah.
and take that. Yeah.
I mean, if he makes it, he makes it, but like you just can't bail him out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look how far Bledsoe is off of Draymond.
Yeah.
You get.
Come on, Bays.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know about that
I
shot.
don't. Yeah, kind of a clunky possession in general. Got the roll. 12-point game still.
Right.
Trying to get Wiggins going.
Oh, his shot is just off tonight.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got to
just-
go
I'm-
to the rim.
Yeah, I'm sure having to deal with Ingram is, Oh,
Dude. All right. Pelicans are pushing.
Single
That makes
digits. Fits single digits.
That's 4 on Looney. 4 on Looney. Yeah, Imani Bates decommitted. And 3-point play, 9-point
What?
game here.
all right.
Going to the G League or where's Bates going?
Unclear.
Yeah. Anyways, here comes Steph.
All right, let's get some clean
Lot
offense
of
here.
grabbing
Come
there.
on. And they're going to call that on
okay.
Looney.
Wait,
what?
Wait.
Oh my goodness. How many fouls on Looney?
That's 5.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like that. Add some bullshit.
So Steve's gonna leave him in?
Oh, no, they called it on Steph.
What?
Yeah. He was getting
I
all
mean,
right. Oh,
I'd rather it be on Steph this one time, but
all right. Good.
A lot of contact happening on a lot of
Mhm.
these things.
Steph's got to go politic with every single ref. You know, that was the only
Yeah.
ref that he hadn't talked to yet.
Get something
Oh.
going here. Oh, Draymond.
Oh my, how did it, what? Oh, too bad he missed it. That'd be like
Yeah.
the most incredible behind the back move ever.
He traveled.
That was unbelievable. I've never seen a behind the back like that.
Yeah,
Please
Steph
replay
has
that.
Steph has 4 fouls now, by the way, with that call. That was really Looney with 5 or Steph with 4. It's tough.
Jeez.
And Kerr is going to talk about it. This is getting dicey. Again, like foul trouble is another reason why you really just got to push out leads when you have leads. Steph has 4 fouls and you're up 20. You don't really care. But if you're getting down to single digits, suddenly that matters a lot more.
And it's that same thing where we talked about this earlier in the season when the Warriors hadn't figured out their identity was they can't really make that many mistakes. Not this team. We're not good enough.
Yeah.
Like get away with stuff. So kind of
Yep.
paying the price right now.
Yeah, just getting a little clunky with it.
But man, some of those calls are just it's the inconsistency. That's the thing that's always frustrating because like they'll like it's not consistent. If you're calling it one way, you call it that way for everybody. But it's like, okay, we're gonna call it this way for the for the Pelicans and this way for the Warriors. Like that's what you can't do.
15-5 in fouls called. And like some of that is, I mean, you expect the Pelicans to have more fouls called because Zion is going to draw more fouls just by the way he plays. But that kind of disparity is absurd.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's still fundamentally up to executing on offense, though. Like you can't control some of it, but
yeah. Like if you I mean, it's all easier said than done, but if you just get Steph going a little bit more, because you saw how quickly that happened to start the third quarter. It was just like you get him a couple of shots, get that, push that lead back out. But when they're making all these really questionable calls,
yeah,
against Steph, then I don't know,
Wow. Just random Wizards thing. The Wizards have 47 assists in their game tonight as a team. Westbrook has 23 of them. 47 assists is absurd. I don't think the Warriors ever got there. They were always one of the highest assist teams in the league.
Steph has 5 threes.
Yeah.
Draymond 6, 7, and 10.
All right.
Let's come out. Juan in.
Kerr out of timeout play. Let's go.
Yeah, usually goes well. Open
Bays.
3 for Bays.
Oh.
Good look.
Good look.
But
Bays just reduced the points per ATO.
Yeah, you can't hold that against Kerr.
So that's a foul.
I don't like that ref. Number 39, I just don't like him. He's got that look that's like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. It's my way or the highway.
Well, this is classic like problem for the Warriors games where the other team just mucks it up and like lives at the line. It's just tough.
Pelicans are already in the bonus, so
yeah,
that's
that's a lot of this whole team.
all right. It's
6 or 7 point game.
Looks like Mulder's in. So getting a little more shooting out there, or for Bazemore.
Yeah.
Right there you go. Get Steph. There we go.
That'll work.
Yeah, that was a nice
That
play.
was just so Juan
And-
to Draymond to
And
Yep.
started by Wiggins driving, or
Yeah.
you're showing that
Yep.
way.
Yep.
Ah,
There we go.
Nice box out by Juan too.
Yep.
I was
Wiggins.
it was good Kerr system execution.
Oh man.
That was a good move though.
So
But
the
Gotta
right
protect the
call,
ball.
but just didn't finish.
you can see Steph with the 4 fouls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ingram.
No, this is getting a little too close
Hanging
for comfort.
around. Letting Ingram get a little comfortable.
Yeah. Oh,
No. Okay.
yeah, got it back.
Shot clock. What is the shot clock on ESPN? Jesus.
It's
On
Oh, there.
one.
oh,
See it.
Ah.
it's down beneath the regular clock. The game. Oh,
How is that? Thank you. Thank you. I know.
whoa!
We got one.
Shocking. I know.
See a replay, ESPN.
Yeah,
You're not going to show that one.
yeah, they.
All right, we'll show the Kerr system there.
Yeah. Yeah, nice screen by Draymond there.
Marvel feed is putting up Steph's scoring, Steph's
Here we
stat
go.
line since April.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
I mean, yeah, that's
he
No.
he runs into him like he's are they challenging it?
Lonzo's
they must
mad
be.
about it.
Oh, get out of here.
Stan?
I don't know about that.
The only reason I could see challenging it is if you feel like it's a foul on Steph, right? Because if it's a foul on Steph, then that's 5, and then that's huge, right? But I don't feel like there's any way that could get called in that direction.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
He-
either
he-
just nothing or a foul.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That should be.
In which case, if I was Stan, I wouldn't use it on that. But if you think that maybe you got Steph's 5th foul there, then that becomes a big deal.
The fact that there's a little bit of doubt in my mind that this, there's a chance that it could get overturned. That just tells you how bad the refs have become. Like, I don't trust them. Like, just come up with something for me this time. Like, I can't wait to see what you come up with this time. But that was pretty obvious. Lonzo just ran into him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like he's just that's like a fullback. You taking out the linebacker. But and then there's and Steph sells it, but you have to, because they would not call that otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't. I'd be shocked if they overturn that, but that probably means they will.
Right?
Yeah,
We're in the era of NBA refereeing where you actually have to wonder. I would rather have Dick Bavetta back and all those guys, and just if you're chummy with Dick Bavetta, you get calls. Fine.
It's at least a system you can understand.
Exactly.
Wizards of 150 points on 48 assists now. 49 assists. Why is Westbrook still in this game? What are you doing?
get those stats.
Yeah, got his 24th assist. I'm not a big Westbrook fan, but man, his stat padding is absurd. All right.
All right.
Oh. Does that restore my faith? No.
I mean, doing the bare minimum of the basic thing is something, I guess.
I mean, hold on. That's a pretty crappy challenge by Stan, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing? But we'll take it.
Yep.
I like Stan though. I love the guy. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I like the idea, Mulder.
Mulder
but,
versus Zion. Who wins?
yeah, you got to come harder than that.
All right. Get
Or
Steph
just
in-
not at all.
Yeah. Or not at
Oh,
all.
Steph.
3 people. Oh,
How's that? There's contact there. I've seen fouls called on less, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, the offense has kind of stalled.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And then we get little
Oh,
nonsense like that, and it's a 6-point game.
6 points. Oh my goodness.
All right, Draymond with the
All right, Dre.
mid-range.
Oh,
Not my favorite offense, but it
Yeah.
works.
I mean, if they're sagging off in that much,
Yeah, you got to do something.
and you know what? Credit Dre. He's been making that lately.
Yeah, it's
A
true.
little push shot. He's
speaking
got
of sagging off, man, Draymond is sagging way off of Zion too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's, well, you
Look
win.
at
If you,
Draymond cover 2 people right there.
yeah. If Zion shoots jumpers, you win that possession every time.
Nice.
Shot clock. Nice defense.
That was great.
Good gamble,
Great
Steph.
defense by Wiggins on Ingram there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done. I mean, Ingram's hit some shots over him because that's going to happen, but I think Wiggins has done a really good job. And now
Yeah.
Zion sits, and maybe this is where the Warriors went on a bigger run last time he sat out. Maybe they can get some momentum here. Get some staggered screens. Mulder gets an open look.
Nice.
Hits it. There we go.
Woo.
Thank you, Mulder. Yeah, we need some other people to start hitting these looks.
Oh, again,
Wiggins.
here's a great
Yeah.
defense.
Yep.
Oh,
That's Steph getting lazy.
yeah.
Just no reason to be helping that much.
All right.
There we
good.
go, Steph. There we go. Get greedy. Draw some shit.
I blame ESPN for getting me into a fight with Anonymous.
Yeah. This is also like I always tell my students get into like super rage fests about dogs versus cats. That like isn't a common thing. And I'm always like, why don't we just like both of them? This is an artificially created system where we feel we have to like one or the other. Like we could just enjoy both.
Where's the fun in that, though?
Yes. Well, 13-year-olds enjoy arguing is what they
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah, again. Good. All right. Oh, we're gonna run him off the line. Oh, Draymond's grabbing that.
Hey,
knee.
he got the call, but I hope his knee's okay.
So that could be that we talked to. Hopefully, it's that thing where it just hurts. But
Yeah.
Oh.
Hopefully it's like God, this would be
It's
just
the ankle, because he was kind of
Oh,
holding his knee for a second. I'm like, no, don't hold the knee. So it looks like the ankle.
I don't know.
oh no, stretching it out.
You can see his ankle tweak. It didn't look too bad. Hopefully it's pain and not
Are you having
damage.
extra highlights on the Marvel channel?
Just the one replay.
I don't know that we've gotten one.
Well,
Unless
he's
I'm
getting
mistaken.
up at least. Doesn't look to be limping particularly bad.
Yeah.
That's encouraging. I mean, that I know any sort of knee or ankle, anything hurts
Oh,
like
it's an
hell.
inside out one. Ugh.
Yeah, Johnson, I mean, it's not
That one
dirty. He
hurts
led with his
more.
knee like that, but I mean, that's just whatever. That just happens. Yeah.
Oh, Draymond wants to challenge it.
No, I think he wants a flagrant.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay.
So Johnson leads knee first, and that's what he's complaining about.
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
if
so
you
Wow,
get
is he
that.
going
It
to
is a
the
flagrant?
because you
Oh,
look
ouch. Dude,
he
yeah.
kind of moves his leg out. He kind of sweeps the leg a little bit there.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it's a pretty
so-
aggressive
You
drive
saw
there.
Steph, right? Steph was like, "Oh, that's a flagrant," and then he nodded as if,
Mhm.
"Okay, yeah, good call, ref."
But then he's out.
So what's happening now? Timeout?
Yeah.
Okay, he's staying in the game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good news he's not going back to the locker room, but here comes a trainer. He's got a mouth guard. He's staying in the game.
Stupid Marvel feed is just talking about Marvel
Amazing.
nonsense while this is going on.
His hero points have got to be way off the chart.
They literally just cut to them talking and we're like, well, just because you're a hero doesn't mean you're invincible. And it's like, can we just like watch the game? Please?
Again, like it would make more sense on like again like Nicola, like where they did for that NBA game than ESPN 2. That's like, yeah.
That's why that Pelicans fan was all. I was wondering why he was standing up because Johnson got ejected immediately.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
just
And then we get
picking
points
them
on the other
apart.
end.
First
That'll work.
system. Does that count as an ATO?
So who? Oh! Johnson got he got
okay.
attacked maybe.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought he got kicked out too, but I guess not. But
No, he just got a T this time. No, I think they just called it a common
Yeah.
foul
Yep.
on the other end. But we'll take the points up to 13 lead now.
oh, and he was guarding Draymond on that play, and then he just picked him apart. Oh, that's too bad. All right, Lonzo rims that one out.
In defense, kept him in front. Mulder did.
Yeah.
Look at those moves by Steph. Jeez,
Woo.
the drill.
Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Get out of here.
That's absurd. Just absurd.
That one, his step
Oh,
back
good
looks better than
pass.
Harden's.
That was a clever little duck in there.
Steph's step backs are visually more appealing than James Harden's.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm biased, but still.
Come on, Mulder.
Oh, good luck, but
Yeah, the offense has started humming a little bit more, just generating better stuff.
yeah. Ooh, little bump there from Ingram on Steph.
Yeah, Steph's trying really hard not to reach. Oh boy, that was ugly.
Yeah, I think you let him have that shot.
Yes,
Yeah.
rebound Draymond. What's he got?
There's literally no one on the
8,
whole
12.
roster.
Oh,
Get in there. Ooh.
There you go, Wiggs. There's no one on the Pelicans roster that I'm like actively scared of from three. Like they have guys who can shoot okay, but nobody you're really terrified about. Yeah, Mulder, let's go.
There we go.
Ash.
Juan fired up. I love it.
There.
You know, as soon as Juan checked into this game, they got clicking a lot more. Yeah, that's tough. No, that's a foul. Juan's complaining about something, but not that. I mean, this team, honestly, offensively, all they really need is any one of like Mulder, Poole, Bazemore to have a significantly effective shooting game. And then like it changes everything. But when all three of those guys, or Damian Lee when he was in, like if they just don't get any of those bench guys to click from three, it is really tough. Draymond will sit.
That was 7 threes.
Draymond only has 3 fouls. I thought he had 4. Good. Draymond 8, 12, and 8, by the way.
Yep.
And again, kid, don't forget those hero points.
Oh, he's just loading up on hero points. I think Steph has him beat at this point.
All right.
All right, up 15. So it was resisted the initial run there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they close out strong.
All right.
All right,
Oh.
got the 2 for 1.
Yeah, I remember it was 4:41 to go. Where
Another bad lob.
6. It was Johnson just going right for Steph.
Please get the ball, Steph.
Smart.
Please. I want to see Johnson Island. They switched.
Yeah, they switched. All right, Steph, come get the ball.
Next time, just go hand it off to Steph when you see James Johnson on him.
He didn't get up. I don't think he even got it off in time. But anyways.
All right, 15.
Yeah, 15.
That's an impressive close to that quarter. They had it down to 6, I think, right? And then to push it back to 15 is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Makes you less worried about foul trouble and stuff.
It was like 4:41 to go, and I was thinking, okay, we have 4 minutes for Steph to like push the lead up again to a comfortable range. And he did that, thank goodness, because we're not getting Steph for the next 6 minutes.
Yeah. And I wonder if they're going to, because they've got that, they play the Pelicans again tomorrow night. Steph, maybe you don't go. This is one of those times when you don't bring Steph back in early. You try to get him out for as long as possible. I don't know that again.
Maybe that's why he was out longer than usual. It seemed like in the second quarter. Remember?
Yeah, I think
it's the thing about the regular season.
Yeah.
So some questions in the chat have been dribbling in. Steph scoring title question. Yeah, I mean, I if I had to bet, I'd bet on Steph. I mean, they're still close, but obviously Steph has way more incentive because Beal at least has another high volume guy on his team, and so can have games like tonight. Beal has what did Beal end up with? 28, 26, yeah. So like Beal doesn't need to score 30 for them to be competitive, whereas I just see Steph continuing to pour it on. I mean, that makes it sound like Washington's a better team, which I definitely don't mean. But like just in terms of like high usage players. More interesting question, what do you think the Warriors roster looks like next year?
You think you got your core guy, the Steph, Clay, Dre, Wiggins, Wiseman, Looney. You probably see Juan. I don't know about the other contracts, but I wonder. And then you're gonna have a mid first round pick that's your own, and then maybe you get that Timberwolves pick.
Looking more and more likely, even if it might not be one of the highest picks.
Yeah.
And the other thing I look at is the filler spots like the MLE, which was taken by Wanamaker. You figure that's based on what they went through this year, go get a veteran, like somebody proven type. I don't know what you can get with that.
Just
and
somebody
then
who can handle the ball.
Another veteran too, if you can fit that on the roster, because you might have 2 draft picks and then Justinian Jessup. Yeah. Now your youth is there. And so now I'm thinking, okay, Nico on a 2-way and he's probably spending most of the season in G League, right? So some of those others, you just feel like they got to get some veterans in.
Yeah, I think this is like Bob Myers's biggest test, I think, is this offseason, because there are so many decisions to make here. I mean, we just rattled off a bunch of names, and like that scares me that we just named a lot of the guys that are already on this roster, and it feels like we're out of roster spots already. And considering the amount of young guys that are coming in, nice Wiggins.
Yeah.
That worries me. Like it's kind of fun to have a bunch of young guys, but like next year we want to be serious here, and you can't have like 5 20-year-olds on a team that like wants to be serious.
Yeah. I wonder if you might see him make some move. I wonder if you'll see him make some moves. Maybe
Something.
move on from, I don't know who, do a guy, I think Pascal, do you think if maybe you move, see what you can get from him? Just, I'm thinking about kind of what you're saying about you can only have so much youth on that roster if you're saying we're going to make a run with a pretty veteran core.
Yeah, I think the more I think about it, I mean, it's real. I mean, Myers is smart, and he'll obviously gauge like what is actually realistic and available. But I think you need to package a couple of the young guys to get a veteran. Like, I just think that if you're serious about winning next year, we have just too many young guys, and it's just, if you're considering 2 draft picks this year potentially, plus Jessup, who's essentially a rookie, even though he's like slightly older, it's just too much. You can't trust that in a playoff series.
Okay, Zion with let me just jump over you way up.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Go, second unit.
Yeah, just hold steady. Keep the lead around 15 and you'll be happy.
I'll
Be nice to
settle
see
for
Wiggins.
double digits. I'll be happy.
Nice.
There we go. I was about
Ooh.
to say, nice to see Wiggins do some stuff here. This is his time.
Yep.
Yeah, if he can just do enough offensively here to keep it even, you just take this home. Yep.
Right.
Again, this team has no shooters, so they can
Right.
swing it around all they want, but it just doesn't matter.
Oh, he loved the pull attack. Oh, but it's an air ball.
Yeah, I like the
Still, though,
idea. Yeah,
he has
he's
this
getting
way of getting
more
past the
comfortable.
first guy. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like that's not in question anymore. He can get
There's a
past the first
lot.
guy.
Yeah, there's a lot, like you said, a lot of things Jordan Poole's been doing well, but his first step, like you were just saying, has been so impressive. Great defense from Looney.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go,
all right,
Bays.
Bays.
There you
Bring that
go.
East Coast feistiness.
Okay, maybe don't dribble so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that though. Wiggins can take open shots. That I don't mind. Oh, hello.
Yeah, you can see that one coming.
Yeah.
He's just taller than everybody.
Yeah, that's all Hayes can do. So you just gotta watch that one. Come on, Poole. Let's make something happen.
Okay.
Good luck.
Still another good looking move, but too bad.
Another foul. Yes, agreed. This game is not making me like Eric Bledsoe anymore. I agree with you.
How about social media warriors at Warriors? 12 minutes to close it out. Knock on wood.
They're
Jesus,
so
Ryan,
vanilla.
come on, you don't.
Can they
tweet
please
that.
hire someone more interesting to run any of their social media?
You don't tweet
You see
that.
what the Kings are
Come
doing?
on.
They're like being fun.
Golly. So hopefully I de-jinxed that one.
Yeah, that's 5 fouls on Bazemore. I don't know if that really matters, but something to be aware of.
We got looks like Draymond's about to check in.
Yeah, Kerr's been bringing him in earlier and earlier, it feels.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
Biggie spin.
That was a heck of a spin. Yeah, like you can just double team Zion all day because at the end of the day, they have to shoot it.
He gets that
It's tough.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I thought that
I
was
like
clean,
that foul
but-
at least.
Yeah. Make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, he's a shaky free throw shooter. So if he's gonna get an offensive rebound, just make him shoot free throws. Some great replays of that spin move.
And then front
And then he
rinse the
misses
first
it.
one. So there you go.
Yep. The commentary on this Marvel feed is so goofy. I don't know why I'm still watching it.
Yeah,
frankly, but
I was
I've
going to
gotten
ask.
this
That was
far.
the question I was going to ask.
I wanted to see what it looked like, and then it felt like too much of a hassle to switch it up. So here we are.
All right. Wiggins.
There we go. Wiggs, take it home.
Wiggins with the coming in like the closer here.
That's the role that we'd love him to play.
Oh, that's some ticky tack stuff.
Yeah. Again, okay in terms of like you much rather make Jake Jackson Hayes shoot free throws, but looked pretty clean.
He was the summer we went to summer league. He was the breakout star. He got and then he misses that first free throw.
Yeah.
He had
I
some
remember
great
that
dunks.
dunk he had.
Yeah. Let me tell you, that brought some life when there wasn't a whole lot else going.
Yeah. Turns out that's all he can do.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 or
Yep.
2.
He'll take it if they're gonna piddle around with one free throw at a time.
But New Orleans in the bonus already.
Yeah, that is the thing. Just keep the pressure on this end. See if Wiggins is still hot. There we go. He got blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever that was closed out on Poole a little faster than he thought.
Yeah.
But whatever. Good offense.
Oh.
Man, that's tough. Juan, I feel for Juan, man. This is such a tough cover for him. He's
Yeah.
giving up like just an insane amount of pounds and strength.
Yeah, he's just pushing him out of the way.
Yeah. Juan, I think Juan's foul is on the slap down.
Oh,
I think
you don't get the flex at like the after the game you've been playing. Like, settle down, man. Like that's like even like in a football game when someone gets like a first down when they're down like 3 touchdowns. It's like just be cool, okay? Nope.
but he's not
Yeah, all
gonna hit
that.
free throws.
Hey, Steph's back in. Wow,
Yeah. Kerr going for the kill shot early.
smart.
Yeah, I think you figure you put in Steph, maybe he only has to play 3 minutes here and then the
Yeah.
game's over. Wow.
Yeah.
I like the move. Wiggins is pretty effective on the post usually. Draymond,
Oh.
man. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, flex on that one, Zion. oh, wow.
Oh wow. What? How is not nothing? How is there a nothing there?
Wow.
All right. Well, at least they recovered defensively. Great defense.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh my God, Lonzo.
yeah, that's not good. Oh, Steph.
That's 2 straight really dumb turnovers.
Oh.
Just completely unforced turnovers. Weird.
Oh, just
Just kind of flubbed it out. All right. Let's get like 3 solid minutes here and just close this down.
all right.
Yep.
Yeah, Lonzo, please go ahead and take that shot as much as you want.
He's so up and down, man. It's ridiculous. All right, Steph. Let's get some clean looks here. Oh, Steph.
Oh,
and
Toying with
did you see them
Zion.
complaining because he gave him a settle down
again. No one is ever going to buy Zion that Steph shoved you, man.
Yes, Zion, please take that shot too. But again, I'm flexing, but the tiny guy threw his arm out a little bit. Like, come on.
Yeah,
the passing crash.
Yeah, Wiggins knows you can't jump in the air like that. That's absurd, man.
Like, Steph, he pushed me. Like, again, the same guy who's like, "Oh, I'm so tough. I fled." Like, come on, man. Like, I'm getting soft from eating all that Zatarans.
Love that Zion throws his hands up at Steph, like extending an arm near him. I mean, to his credit, like Steph did kind of push off, but like, come on, man. You're not gonna get that call.
Yeah, and again, I don't know, just on that play, like again, the flexing and all the I'm so and then just again, it's like contact going both ways against a considerably smaller player, and you're up in arms. Like, come on, man, just settle down.
Yep. Steph, by the way, up to 39 points. Just a casual 39, 7, and 4.
Again, yeah, like 39, and he's doing okay. It's it's a normal game. Like this is normal.
This game has been kind of deceptive too, because he hasn't had like that flurry explosion. He's just been sort of steadily scoring every couple of seconds that he's in. So it feels like I looked at his score and was kind of surprised. I mean, I knew he had a bunch of points, but 39 was like a little eye-opening because he's just been steady. He got a lot of cap thinking going on in the chat. I like that Deadspin article thing. Yep, that's super real. The thing about Jackson Hayes. There's some other question earlier. Oh, Lepidoptery asking about target with the Wolves pick. I mean, Lepidoptery saying target a forward maybe. I mean, I think, the draft, you just take the best player where you are, right? But depending on where that Wolves pick conveys, that may or may not be an obvious choice. I think, if it's top 5, you're pretty clear on who those top 5 guys are. And so whoever's there, you take them. But if it's like 7, 8, 9, something like that, like I think it's pretty murky in there. So I don't have a clear read on it. It would have to be just, I don't know. There's a lot of names there. And then you might start thinking a little bit more about fit because it's kind of a toss up between a lot of those guys. So I'm not sure. If we're going to keep the player, like there's that caveat to it, right? If we're keeping the player, I want somebody who can like dribble and pass. Like I want somebody who can fit the offense.
Yeah. And I think that where the Warriors actual pick is you're going to get a pretty good player out of that too. Oh, I still follow.
Yeah. I think if down in the 13, 14 range, whatever,
I was looking at some of the players projected to go in that range, and they're pretty good, or at least could be contributors.
Juan.
Oh,
beautiful.
What a pass. And what a good finish by Bazemore, too.
Yeah, really smart cut and finish there. Juan's getting so good at those fake DHOs.
Good closeout
Yeah,
by
just
Mulder.
good closeout. Don't worry.
Oh,
All right. I mean, it's a tough finish. You just shrug your shoulders at that sort of thing.
all right. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Cockiness,
thought for
that.
sure he was like I'm too open on that one.
Yep. Travel.
Smoothie King.
All right.
16 points, 5 minutes. Let's just
The arena
close this
and
out.
the arena and the stadium is like in a weird place.
Yeah.
Steph and Mulder kind of read the same thing the same way. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
How many
Right,
points?
40.
41. 41, 4 and 7.
Yeah,
Draymond
good
has-
defense. Oh,
Draymond
man, that's
has 8, 11, and 13.
Yeah.
One more bucket. He's got a triple.
Man, Draymond's done a really good job on Zion, but it's impressive that he's getting these shots over him, man.
Oh, that pass
That's
a little
tough
too
pass.
high.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
That's fine. That's fine. Make him shoot free throws.
yeah.
who fouled him?
I
Draymond?
think I thought Steph did.
Yeah, that might be 5 on Steph. Which hopefully doesn't matter with
I
the
noticed,
lead, but
Mulder's sending some mean picks out there.
hopefully it is 5 on Steph. Yeah, you hope you just step on him here so it doesn't become a dicey situation with fouls. You can just get 2 more minutes and keep this basically the same distance. You'd feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like Marshall has some blood on him.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Steph got. Yeah, like he was on that shot. He was so open. He just didn't recalibrate for it.
I think Steph right there is talking to Juan about how to rotate for Zion's attacking like that.
Mm-hmm.
Might be good for tomorrow, even. All right. Let's see what we got in the chat here. What?
All right.
The whole point of having concerts at Chase is to have all this money that you can keep rotating in the cycle and make it a bigger franchise and more championships and then even more concerts and
All right, 14 points. Let's keep this going.
4 minutes. That's awesome. How Steph told JT to go out.
All right. Oh,
Shoot that.
oh,
One.
That's that
Oh my
youth.
God. You're a good shooter.
yeah.
I think someone really needs to get into his head and convince him he's a good shooter, because I've seen so many times, and often he makes a good pass and read off of it, but like you gotta just take the shot a lot of the time.
No.
Great
Oh,
box
my
out,
goodness, I missed that.
Draymond.
There you go. Triple double.
Yep.
There you go. And they told me that was all that mattered with Westbrook. So
Officially a good game for Draymond.
oh,
It's
that
weird how
Man, if Draymond had just stopped and fallen, that would have been a charge.
yeah, that's a soft.
why doesn't Ingram do that every single time?
Yeah, because Ingram's got a lot of Wiggins in him, man. He just likes to sort of ISO and shoot long twos, and that's just not going to work on a winning team unless he isn't the second best player. I was talking with some basketball people about reasonable options that might become available for the Warriors to make some sort of bigger trade. I mean, not the like marquee guys, we know that's not happening, but like, you know, second tier stars who might become available. People were talking about Ingram being potentially somebody just because he doesn't fit with Zion that they might want to move on. And I don't want him at all.
I don't know why you got Wiggins is better. At least I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, if you're a younger, good hands. If you're a younger team, like maybe because he's only 23 and you're like, maybe he'll do stuff, but.
Oh, nice offensive rebound by Juan. And then.
Oh, great play.
That, yeah.
Just across the board, several really smart plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just keep making it hard on Zion. I mean, he hits some of those, but.
All right.
Hey, that'll do it.
There we go.
That will do it.
There we go.
That will do it.
There we go.
The Marvel broadcast is very excited because Draymond and Steph are tied in hero points. So they're like, who will win?
I mean, maybe they've got something to it because it's like, well, how can you take? I mean, this isn't, you know, this game was close, but for stretches, but you could turn that into a whole thing in a, you know, when it's a blowout.
Yep.
But
doing it very differently. Draymond filling all the stat sheet and Steph exploding in the scoring column as usual. Yeah, and I mean, Zion has 32, but he's had to shoot 24 times. He has 4 turnovers. I mean, that kind of player, like, you just have to make it as low efficiency as possible, and I think you're pretty happy. And then you look at their shooting. The team is 5 for 24 from 3, New Orleans. There's 2 parts of that, which is obviously the terrible percentage, but also like the Warriors have attempted double the amount of threes almost. And like New Orleans just doesn't take a lot of threes and they don't make a lot. And it makes the math problem really tough. Meanwhile, Steph by himself is 8 for 18 from 3. That's ludicrous.
Water break.
Yeah, user 378. Totally agree. Really great Wiggins game.
yeah,
Just kind of chipped in around the edges until he sort of had that stretch in the fourth to really put it away in a lot of ways.
I was checking out Twitter and Marcus Thompson making the point that like that's maybe like the most clutch stretch for Wiggins of the season or something like that. And it really might have been, but that like he had the good defense. He started doing some of the other stuff, and then he just came alive when they needed him to be that closer.
Yeah, all season that's
Draymond.
been kind of the hope.
15 assists.
Draymond's been so phenomenal.
Wiggs
It's ludicrous that he only has 2 blocks and 3 steals. Like it feels like, I mean, it's just the way that his counting stats happen. But like, if you can measure defensive impact, it's insane this game. Oh, Draymond's +1 actually in the heroes points.
There we go.
Uh-oh, intrigue.
All right. Yeah, they brought in Nico. Looks like they're emptying the bench.
Oh, Draymond wins by 1. That's the big story.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. Get
They're like
Steph.
shouting about this on the broadcast. They're like, "It's over! It's over!"
I mean, but like, if you're a kid, yeah, I'm like, there you go. This will get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have to admit, and I don't know if you've known or whatever, but like
Hey,
on
Nico's
3-pointers, they've been putting like a trail of smoke on the
Nico
ball
assist.
and stuff. And I get it if you're a little kid. This probably was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Smiley Geach sighting. Richard Jefferson just said it was really unfair of Dr. Strange to pick Draymond because he can see the future.
Yeah, that is true. He saw all of the potential outcomes, and he said, "Oh, Draymond's gonna have a triple double in this game," so he picked that one.
All right, let's see if Nico can get a little confidence going here.
No turnover.
Only a minute to go.
Definitely goaltending, but I love it still. I said Smiley because he was on the scores table. He's checking in now. Oh, he didn't get to check in. Weird. I thought that would have been a dead ball.
Nice pass.
Yeah.
If that had not
Straight
been that had not been garbage time, they probably would have called a foul there. Well,
Yeah. All right. Juan gets to sit down.
Foul to get Smiley in.
Yep. Great play, or great game from Juan.
yeah. Just didn't have quite as many hero points as Draymond, but
No.
sometimes you get your Doctor Strange, sometimes you're Black Widow. Yeah.
Smiley.
Yep, 1 or 2, but they get the rebound. Oh, come on.
Guys, the game is almost over.
Like, just
refs.
like
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Just let it end.
Like,
All right, let's look around. Let's look around the league. New York's up 10, almost at halftime on Memphis. That would be big.
Yeah, that would be really big.
Atlanta's up huge on Portland. They're gonna win. They're up by like 20.
Portland's kind of free falling a little bit. At least that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a big free fall, won a couple, and now they've lost a few. It's weird. They're just kind of a weird team. All right, Poole.
Jordan Poole. No fouls. Just run out. Let them run out the clock.
Yeah, just please don't foul anybody.
Yeah, just get out of the way. Let him dunk it.
Good. We got a big Hulk smash poofy graphic over there.
Ooh, nice pass by Smiley.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a nice pass.
Hey, gets a stat.
Just dribble it. All right.
Yeah, all right.
I thought about that one, but
good job, guys. Good job, team. Oh my God, I can't believe how serious they're having to act. I feel so bad for these announcers, man. Oh, hey, thanks, dude, for tipping the channel. Oh, Draymond gets to meet the Avengers now, guys.
All right.
Oh, is Anthony on our Discord?
I don't know. It should be. I feel so bad for Richard Jefferson. Like, he's having to be acting like this is a real thing to talk about. Oh, man.
All right.
Whoa. Anthony. My hero. Can I give Anthony hero points?
Yeah, give him hero points.
Yeah, email me. Actually, like all the people that are in the chat right now, like, I've seen most of you guys. Email me and I'll send you a link for the Discord because you guys have all been, good citizens on here on many occasion. We all know each other now pretty well. So,
Oh man, they already have like a whole cover of a comic book mocked up with Draymond on the front of it. Oh, you just chipped in even more money. That's awesome. I didn't see that. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
I know the YouTube highlighting my name, Let's Go Warriors, messes it up a little bit. But it's rich at letsgowarriors.com. So just email me there. I'll send you a Discord link to pretty much, the people on here right now that are on. Anthony,
Yeah, come on in.
Lepidoptery, user, account, all the regulars that I see here. Go ahead and email me. Okay. So we got the Pelicans in 21 hours.
Yeah, run it back.
Yeah, exactly. Run it back. Maybe we've got them. Seemed like when Zion left the court, he like in the tunnel, he seemed like kind of mad. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Like took off his
I was noticing
jacket
that
abruptly.
I mean, I'm sure he's aware that like their
Yeah.
playoff chances just went out the door.
Yeah, hopefully that gives him a psychological blow. We want that. Like, oh yeah, it's over. We want that. Please lay down. We need every win that we can get.
Yeah, and they're not like a deep vet team that can, that's like been there and will withstand any sort of shakeup that they're feeling.
James Johnson gets up in the locker room now. Just kidding. That'll never happen.
Yeah, you're right, Anonymous. They must have had it mocked up for all the guys, and they just like, it's like those, finals shirts and hats or whatever that they make for the other teams. Like, I want to get the reject ones.
Oh, what's this?
They're interviewing Draymond on the Marvel feed, and they made like a mocked comic book cover with him with the Avengers. But they had it already, so they must already have ones with Steph and everybody else.
Oh, you know what? We got to shout out Dr. Tom. We got to shout out Tony PSD. He used to do those comic book covers with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he had some good like Warriors as comic book heroes art. I remember seeing a lot of those.
This was when we really needed that because Cohan era.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to have something.
Something. We had to win in something. Comic book covers. So okay. KVNG Anthony. Let me go check my email. Well, I'm gonna go check the email like right now. You guys, Gabe and Tom, got anything to say? First of all, are you guys around tomorrow? Is that too
I
boring?
don't think so.
Frankly, tomorrow's game feels kind of boring, but you never know with this team.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get Rebecca back, and then I'll find a third person to come back on because only one crazy enough to do 2 New Orleans Pelicans games would be me.
I'm gonna see the third one. I have tickets to that game. So
nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's too bad that not that I'd be able to see you in a non-pandemic situation, because there's just so much going on. I'm trying to film everything, but for sure during a pandemic, probably not going to see you at all. Just, yeah, I think it's kind of sectioned off here and there.
Yeah, that's all right.
But you get your test, COVID test in the mail and all of that.
I'm vaccinated, so I'm not getting any of
Good
that.
for
But
you.
that's
Yeah.
the teacher advantage.
That's a huge advantage, really.
Yeah.
Even for me, when I go there, you go to that table, you do a couple things and you're set. Whereas if you have to take the test, you go take the test, wait 40 minutes or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and hope that it's green and not red, and and you have to budget time for that. You might even, as a fan, if you have to take a test, budget time in case you get a false positive, because
Right.
one of the media members once got that and he was annoyed by that. All right.
Sure.
So Tom, oh wait, you're out in Florida.
Yeah.
How's Florida?
Oh, we're good. We're actually, it's funny. I'm gonna be in the Bay next week, but I'm gonna be doing some other stuff, so I'll be
Okay.
kind of off the grid a little bit, but
Must be important stuff if you're coming out here and skipping Chase. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I'm getting tomorrow. I'm getting my second shot, so
Oh, I see.
Nice.
Which Pfizer, Moderna, or
I'm
which-
Moderna.
So I had a friend just had Moderna. Everyone I know that's gotten Moderna has had symptoms.
Yeah. You had a little for the first one. We're definitely feeling the fatigue, but I'm blocked off the next few days to, at least the day after, to kind of come recover from the symptoms if they're really exacerbated.
All right. Which one did you get, Gabe?
I had Pfizer.
I had
Didn't really have
Pfizer.
didn't have any symptoms after the first shot. Second shot, the day after, I had a bit of a fever for like the morning and afternoon, but then I was fine.
All right. Just last thing, I see a couple emails coming in. Just give me some time. I'm gonna like if we log off right now, and then Kerr does his pregame, then I won't have time, and I'll get to you later. All right. Thanks, everybody. Let's just end the live stream. We'll see you in thanks, and see you in 21 hours.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, splash that like button.
Yeah.
All right, gonna end it right now.